Hi Solongo, my name is Gwendolyn. I'm going to be looking at your essay today on international marketing. First of all, thank you so much for getting the single essay check. Really great to see that you are interested in improving your English writing, and more importantly, you're open to getting some feedback on the areas that you need to focus on to get that 7.0 or higher on the IELTS exam. I read through your essay and I thought, your writing shows some massive potential. You've got a good range of vocabulary. Um, you're fairly clear and coherent in your essay writing. I thought you did a fairly good job with the task response, but you could have been a little more specific about international marketing. Sometimes I felt you talked a little bit more about international trade. So international trade is the importing and exporting of goods and services, where international marketing is a bit more about the advertising and promotion of those goods and services into a country. So we're really looking at how maybe advertisements entice people to buy products such as Coca-Cola in developing countries, which then can become a reason for health problems. The other thing that I noticed, Solongo, is that you've written maybe a little too much. So you've written 294 words. So the examiner will stop reading about 275 words. So something I would like to work with you on is trying to get your word count down, maybe being a little more concise and coherent in your writing. Actually, more concise. I think your coherency is okay. It's more being more concise. Because one issue with being writing too much is, one, you might run out of time. So here I can see it took you 50 minutes to write, but you might have made it in that 40-minute time frame if you knew the formula to get this essay written, get the word count written, but more closer to 260 words, because that extra sort of, almost 40 words can take some time to write and think about as well. So that's something we would really like to help you with on the Sentence Guide course, help you get your word count down. And we would do that by showing you a formula for what to put in each paragraph of the essay. So that's something that we help you with. We kind of give you tell you which sentences should be in your introduction and your two body paragraphs in your conclusion. It makes it very clear what to write. That's my overall comments, but I'm going to go ahead and read through it now, line by line, and give you some feedback on the vocabulary and the grammar. So let's have a read through it. There is an argument about international marketing that it becomes an invasion to countries, while it brings many necessary things such as culture, ideas, and employment opportunities. So we want to keep the plural form here. This essay will analyze these issues, THESE, so singular plural disagreement there, these issues, and demonstrate points of international marketing. On the one hand, good transitional phrase, many different industries, which have well-known brands around the world. I would take out the R and just say export their products. We don't need to include this list, such as drinks, cosmetics, and clothes. I'm just trying to reduce your word count down. It is okay to include, but I think just to get your word count down, we could take that out. Export their products to foreign countries to expand their businesses. It makes your sentence a little more concise. Nevertheless, it brings several problems to those countries. At first, since some products are very famous throughout the world, many people prefer to buy it rather than local products. And we've used products twice here, so maybe we could say goods. Prefer to buy it rather than local goods. So we're just not using the same vocabulary twice. You can up your lexical resource score by doing that. Due to this, sales of those suffer a lot and affects an economy of some developing countries like Mongolia. Secondly, some goods like Coca-Cola become the become the reason of health problems such as diabetes and kidney problems. However, regardless of this reason, a lot of people love to drink it because they have become addicted to it and cannot stop buying it until after their health becomes serious. Therefore, many people believe, no S, that international marketing is the cause of these problems. Fairly good job here. I mean, I think Solongo, what we would recommend on the sentence guide course is sticking to one idea and one example per paragraph, and that would also help bring your word count down and also save you some time in thinking of the ideas. You'd be surprised how much time you spend thinking of these ideas. Let's continue reading. However, on the other hand, it should not be forgotten that international marketing makes cultural exchanges, plural, between different countries of the world. Take, for instance, that current fashion trends in one nation pass to another by merchandising clothes internationally. Good, you have some good vocabulary there. Moreover, there are some goods that cannot be produced due to the lack of raw materials or geographical restrictions in some certain countries. So countries exchange their needs by exporting the goods. Besides, the international marketing creates new opportunities to foreign incomes. Yeah, I mean, I think you were doing good here. We're not really talking about the creating jobs. We were talking more here on the task response about cultural exchange of ideas, language, fashion styles. So I think sticking with that idea would have been better, and then not adding this additional idea into here, into your paragraph. So again, kind of just sticking to one idea and one example, which is what we would recommend in the sentence guide course. In conclusion, even though international marketing has some drawbacks to countries which export products from different countries, it creates more opportunities such as cultural exchange and supply of demand to those countries. A lot of countries used throughout there. I'd like to help you change your language up there, but it's quite a complex sentence. I would say even though international marketing has some drawbacks, it creates more opportunities such as cultural exchange and the supplying of demand of products from one country to another. Just to make that a little more concise and to avoid using the word countries 3 times in one sentence. So yeah, Solongo, that is my feedback on your essay. In the sentence guide course, we would help you improve by providing you regular feedback on your essays like this, also giving you some practice of writing essays. I think your main issue really is trying to be a little more concise in your writing, but also making sure that you answer the task response specifically. And that just comes through a lot of practice and a lot of feedback, and eventually that will improve. So, Solongo, I'm going to send you some details about the sentence guide course. Have a look at it. If you've got any questions, let Ben or I know. We'd really like to help you get that 7.0 or higher on your IELTS exam. I don't know when your exam is, but if you have at least 2 weeks before your exam is, do consider the course. We probably recommend at least that amount of time to help you. And in fact, if you do decide to get this course, we will guarantee that you'll get a 7.0 or higher, and if not, we will, and you get through the course, we will refund your money. So there's kind of a no risk to taking this course in that sense. All right, that is all I have for now, Solongo. Have a think about it. I hope either way my feedback was helpful for you to think about the areas you need to focus on and improve. All right, have a good day wherever you are. Bye for now.